Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
What we have next is part of the group of South and Central American snakes called the Hognose snakes, or Hognose Pit Vipers. Laura was like, "Oh boy, we're getting hoggies," and I said, "Nope, these are not the hoggies you like. These are quite venomous." This is Porthidium Landsbergi rosei, which is endemic to Isla Margarita off the coast of Venezuela via Costa Rica. We don't ask questions sometimes. And this is just a temporary visitor. It will be moving on, so this is probably the only video you're going to see of this animal. Although I would like to keep, you know, every possible venomous species there is, there are constraints, and we are trying to make the collection more manageable. And the fact that we can't get anti-venom is making things a lot more difficult and complex. So you can see its little upturned snoot there. That's why they're called hognose. Beautiful little animals.
Composition of their venom?
Well, all these are your traditional pit viper venoms. They will cause necrosis, hematological effects. None of these are neurotoxic. There might be some cytotoxins in there. Certainly snake venom metalloproteases, which is the component that usually causes the necrosis and tissue loss. These can grow, you know, up to about 4 feet, so they're quite sizable when they're adults, and they will put you in the world of hurt.
Now, are there fatalities with these?
Well, yes, of course, because they're, you know, they're from Venezuela, where the medical system is not really up to snuff. Let's see if... Well, he's not going to cooperate, is he? Come on. Come on. I'm looking at this through the viewfinder with my glasses on, hoping that the camera, there's a Nikon 850, a very expensive camera, is taking care of all the details of focusing and making the image. It looks quite nice there on its natural, on the substrate. Now if there's enough light, and its head is turned away, so that won't be a terribly nice photo, but that's Porthidium Landsbergi rosei. Now these are the first time I've ever seen these. These are amazing little snakes. Unfortunately, I'm not keeping any. These are Porthidium, the Hognose family. There's many, many different species and subspecies in the Hognose group. These are Porthidium landsbergi huttmani. And these are your typical, you know, pit vipers. Will ruin your day and grow large enough to ruin your life. And these are just absolutely stunning. I'm hoping that one of the two will cooperate and allow me to get some nice shots. Look at that. That is just a stunner, huh?
Woo, that is nice. Okay, just hold it there for a minute. Trying to get zoomed in and focus. Boy, that is very beautiful.
Oh. Looks like he's got a... Oh, he was just puffed up. Okay, so let's see. Are we going to play snake hockey? Always be ready with the foam. Notice I didn't try to reach for that with my hands. Stay where you are. And again, this is, you know, the Hognose group. They've got little upturned heads. I imagine these are very, very difficult to spot in the wild. You probably go past more than you actually spot in the wild. So we're going to move him into his bin. No, we're not coming out. Alright, so now we'll move on to the female. And it is indeed difficult to tell sexes at this age, so we're just really sort of guessing. You know, I'd have to put this in a clear bottom box and look at it from underneath. I see you moving towards that direction. Look at her. Wow. Let's see if I can get her to come out and sit still and not take off like a little rocket. That is quite a beautiful looking snake. Okay, we've had enough of a visit. I'm gonna let these guys warm up and settle in for the night. And this way, since I'm going on a business trip. This will maybe allow me to get some food into their little bellies before I leave, because Mrs. Viperkeeper will generally only be watering. There's a few snakes that she will feed, like little Mr. Speck over there, who's always regurging if the meal's too big. So let's move on to what I think are our last two species to bring out tonight.